Hello, I'm back. It's been a while. Things have been happening. I don't even know where to start. I guess let's start with the first thing that happened. Maybe a month ago? So a month ago, I was literally getting ready for work. I normally work 6 to 2:30. So 5:30 in the morning, I go out to my car. I'm fucking tired. I'm sitting there. I gotta sit there for a couple minutes and then I go. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, why does my mirror look weird? My driver's side mirror. So I reach over and I push it over more and I'm like, the bottom of it's gone. Somebody fucking sideswiped me. It had to be a motorized scooter or a moped, some type of motorized bike or scooter, because if it was a car or a truck, my whole mirror would have been gone. It was my mirror was there, but the plastic black part underneath was just missing. There was half of it's gone and the other half was still there. But then I went to Subaru and I was like, I think somebody sideswiped me. So they were there for an hour getting it looked at. I'm like, damn, an hour just to look at it? Apparently it was worse than it looks. The inside housing was all fucked up. Cost me over $500 fucking dollars. I'm not going back to Subaru if anything ever happens like that again. Hopefully not. I'm gonna fucking look around for other places. But I always gotta learn the hard way. So that's fixed. So now anytime I park, I freaking put my mirror in. Always gotta learn the hard way. But then, sad news. My fucking dog died. I'm so sad. But at the same time, kind of relieved because she was German Shepherd, had all the German Shepherd problems. And then 3 days before she died, my sister told me that they found a mass on her spleen, and since she was old and can't handle any drugs, she would have died on the table anyway if we tried to do surgery. So then literally 3 days later, my sister was like, this is it, we can't do it anymore. She's struggling real hard. I was like, fuck. And the worst part was, we were about to go to the movies. We were literally at the movie theater about to see this movie. My sister's texting me. I'm trying not to fucking cry while I'm watching this fucking movie. And then once we're finally out of the movie theater, she tells me that it happened. I'm like... And the worst part is, I had to be up at 4 a.m. to go to work at 5. And so the whole shift, I'm trying not to cry. I'm obviously I'm upset. I think I was in shock because it didn't really hit me yet, but it kind of did. And then as soon as I was done work, I got home, I fucking let that shit out. I cried for a good 30 minutes. And then I worked out. If you work out after you cry, you sweat less. That's what I found out. But yeah, this is what my sister did for her. Come on, I can't get it. Her little paw print. Well, her big ass paw print. And then her hair. That's what we did with our other dog too. Oh, the back of it. I didn't even notice that. That's cute. Yeah, Stella. She was 11. I told my sister, no more dogs. But if you do get a dog, please get a little fucking dog. Because I can't do this every 10 years shit. I can't win with these fucking animals. But we've been on vacation for about... Well, my vacation is 10 days. His is 7 or 8 days. He just went back today. But on the 6th of this month, we went to a Fall Out Boy concert. Oh my god, that was amazing. I loved Fall Out Boy since I was 12. And I'm about to be 30. I'm about to be 30, what the fuck? But no, that concert was great. And even the opening acts I've never heard of were great. Even I think it was Games We Play. They were good. Excuse me. And Royal and the Serpents. I had no idea they did that song Overwhelmed. I had no idea that was them, but I really liked them. They're really good. And I've heard of Bring Me the Horizon before, but I never really got into them. But they were great. Everyone lost their shit when they came on. But like this one part when Fall Out Boy was on, Patrick was on the piano, which I don't even remember him playing the piano. I got a bad memory anyway, so. At one point, Pete gets on top of the piano, gets like a black sheet and shakes it, and he disappears. And he's like up in this blow-up tree, just playing the guitar. And then after the song's over, Dance Dance starts, and he's behind us. I'm like, what? How did you do that? That was pretty cool. And I even saw somebody who was like front row who recorded it, and I was still like, how the fuck did they do that? We had really good seats. It was Freedom Mortgage Pavilion in Camden, and I always get section 102. But these seats were the aisle seat. Never fuck again with that, because these fucking people are driving me nuts. Because to leave to go get food or go to the bathroom, you have to go that way. Our seats were here. We were the end seats. These fucking people kept going this way to get out. Go that way. Stop fucking every 5 minutes. Excuse me, excuse me. I'm like, ah! Jesus. Like, how big is your bladder? Fucking annoyed me. But the concert was great. Fucking people drove me nuts. But the next concert is Jonas Brothers. I can't wait. I'm seeing pictures and videos and it looks awesome. But yeah. What was I gonna say? So at the end of this month will be like a whole year that I got my driver's license. So I've been driving a year. I finally conquered my fear of 295. My God. To get to my sister's house, she lives in Pensgrove, and that's an hour from me. So I was tired of taking back roads because it takes an hour and 20 minutes, so I was scared of 295. So I was like, if we're gonna spend like 3 days here, I don't want to fucking take an hour and a half to get there. So I was like, let me put it in for 295, and said like 45 to 50 minutes. I was like, okay. I was scared shitless, man. I was sweating bullets. I was like, I look like Josh Peck on that one episode of Drake and Josh where he's doing the weather and he's like, he's just sweating. Oh my God. I was so scared. And then I had to do it on the way back, and I was like, oh my God. I don't know how everybody does that like all the time, but I do feel better. I feel like I can drive further, but like not that far. Like, when we stayed over at my sister's house, we went to the Franklin Institute to do the Disney Expo, I guess. Because like it goes from city to city, and it's almost leaving Philly. And I really only wanted to go because Enchanted is my favorite movie, and they have the Enchanted dress, and they have the Hocus Pocus book, and they have all this Marvel stuff. So I was like, okay. I was not expecting that Enchanted dress to be so dirty. It was so cool to see it in person, but I was like, this is dirty. And it doesn't look as nice as it did in the movies. I was like, damn. But I enjoyed it. I fucking love that movie. And like, how old was I then? Like 14? 14-year-old me would have been fucking crying if I saw that at 14 years old. But that was awesome. And we got to see the Black Panther suit. I think it was the original suit. So that was awesome. And even Captain Marvel suit and all the helmets over the years. That was cool. And the Captain America shield. I was like, what? It was really crazy to see like how Disney started. Like Mickey and Minnie look fucking scary. They look like demons. But I enjoyed it. We were there for like 2 hours. Because like every time we went to go leave, we kept ending up in another exhibit. But like we just kept going along with it. And then I was like, I'm fucking hungry. We gotta go. But that was really fun. And then we just went back to their house and we swam. And then my sister made funnel cake. Because she used to work at a concession stand for an amusement park, and she used to do that all day long. So she's like, it's bringing back memories. But I think that's it. Yeah. Just my car, my fucking mirror getting tore off, fucking dog died. Like, I'm so sad. But I needed this vacation because literally I was like so over everything. I needed to just relax. Oh, and then when we came home, after I was on 295 and losing my fucking mind, the one and only road that was closed was ours. I'm like, no, I had to go all the way around the block, all the way downtown, and finally found a fucking road that leads me onto mine. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, there was like 2 fire trucks, a bunch of cops, an ambulance, people like directing traffic. I'm like, I don't smell any smoke. I don't see any flames. I don't see any smoke either. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because sometimes, like, because of where I live, they have a bunch of events going on. So I'm like, is this some weird ass event going on? But then today on the news, they said there was like firefighters that got hurt in a fire, like across the street from us. And I was like, and then when I dropped my boyfriend off to work, we saw it. I was like, that's scary, but I hope everyone's okay, because that's terrifying. They must have like had it under control when we got home. Because we got home at like almost 7 o'clock at night, and like we didn't smell anything, didn't see anything. We just saw a bunch of like firefighters and cops and shit like that. But like, that's terrifying. Hopefully everyone's okay. I know they said a couple firefighters got hurt, but hopefully they make a good recovery. What else am I gonna say? I think that's it. It's never a fucking dull moment in my life. But yeah, if it lets me, I'll put some pictures at the end of like the Franklin Institute and whatnot. But yeah, see you next time. Bye.